Hey everybody. I don't know if you're going to be able to understand or comprehend what I'm about to tell you. I don't even know if I can comprehend it. Something happened a couple weeks ago that I can't explain. I really can't. I saw a glimpse of something. I think I saw a glimpse of the future. You guys may not believe me. You don't have to. I believe. Something happened that day. It was an every average day. It was a normal day. I had a couple weird things happen, like a radio or something. I barely remember. Kept getting like weird interferences, something like that. I don't know. I was out in the field testing on this theory, I guess, or something. I can't remember, like I said. I saw this huge bright light in the sky. After that, I woke up in my feet in the field again. Or waking up in the grass. It was bright during the day, but something wasn't right. It was too quiet. No cars. I'm sure you guys can hear the cars out there now. But in this, when I woke up, there was barely any sound. At one point I thought I heard a bomb go off somewhere. At one point. Maybe a shotgun shell, something. I don't know. I kind of shrugged it off. And I walked towards my house. All my stuff was gone. I was testing on this radio or something. I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember. None of it was there. I faintly remember having my computer on this table. Something happened. And I remember walking towards the garage, and the main garage door was closed. It was strange. I had both the garage doors open. And it wasn't cold. This was the weird thing. The seasons changed. Like that. It was warm. It was hot. It was summer. It smelled like summer. But from where I came from, it wasn't summer. I walked in the garage, calling for Father, because he was with me tonight. It happened. I'm looking at my computer and everything. And I saw this new computer. And I had my desktop computer behind where you guys are at now. This is the strangest thing. Okay. Because all this happened so fast, and that's why I'm telling you guys now. Within the time frame when all this happened, my friend, and before I continue on with that story, I'm going to talk about another one really quick that happened. What happened in this other one? I was working in the garage, not thinking anything of it. And this was after what had happened in the first story I was telling you guys. I heard someone bang on the garage door, and I heard them drop a box or something. I walked out, and there's this old beat-up laptop. There was a message on the laptop. It talked about the end of the world. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody. Scary things. It scares me, but I'm not going to get too deep in detail. But he said to, laptop user said to, Don't tell anyone, don't cause a panic. So I'm saving this footage forever. For whoever finds it. I need to tell my story. I don't know what's going to happen in these next couple of weeks. It could happen today. It could not. It's going to be an extremely hot day today, but it's extremely cold right now. Thinking about taking down this stuff right here. All this wrap. I'm going to wrap it up, put it in the ceiling. This is going to be too hot. Well, I got some normal YouTube stuff I have to do today. I'm just going to try to live the normal life, making videos and filming and having fun. But I need to tell you guys this now. This is very important. And I gotta show you guys something as well. I'm gonna try to show it off. You guys might not understand. You guys might just not understand how all this is going. It's okay. Eventually, we'll figure it out. But let me continue on with my first story. So I walked in, like I said, I found this computer. I had no idea what it was, but I now know what it is. The computer looked really old, older than what I've seen. But I remember back in the first story, I didn't even know what this computer was. I'd never seen it before, which is very strange. So I kept on looking around, and I heard footsteps coming from the other garage. The power was on. I was like, okay, that's normal. I heard somebody coming, so I hid in the back corner. I hid back there. I heard somebody walk through the door over there. Through that door. It was me. I saw me walk through the door with the radio in my hand, and I think I heard Father's voice on the radio. And I said, like,
Father, looks like we're all clear.
all clear what? About an hour went past. Me, the other me, was in here, working, cleaning. I was trying to be as quiet as possible. Then Father and the other me started talking over the radio, and the TV up there starts making some noises or something. And I hear Father yelling on the other end of the radio.
Wait, what? You got something?
No idea. The other me ran out. I decided to make a run for it. I ran back into the field. All I remember is going back into the field. I was like, I gotta figure out how to get back. I ran back in the field, and then I remember waking up in pitch blackness an hour later. And I remember waking up, sort of in pitch blackness. And there was a whole bunch of flashing lights. I was very dazed. And then people are carrying me. I'm in the back of an ambulance, I think. And I'm in a hospital bed. They're checking me down. Then I started to come to. Then they said, "You're okay. There's nothing wrong with you." Went home. Here's Father's story. This is what Father remembers. Father remembers this flash of light coming down, and I disappeared. And he says, I searched all over the field to see where you were, and you weren't there. A couple hours later, I sat there waiting. I didn't call nobody. I didn't do nothing yet. Something took you into another dimension. He said, I was waiting for your return because I knew eventually you would figure it out. And he said, then another flash of light appeared, and you were there laying, sleeping in the grass. I picked you up. You weren't waking up. You were sort of dazed, and I thought something happened to you. So we got you to the hospital, and they said there was nothing wrong with you. You were just really dazed. We tried telling the world what's going on, what happened. Nobody believed us. Father knows. I know. My father tried to go see the other dimension. He ran out in the field at the same time night. I sat there with cameras recording. I sat there for hours, standing in the middle of the field, waiting for a flashlight. Nothing happened. Why me? Is what I usually say. So we just forgot about it. A couple days fly by. Kind of really cold those couple days. Then I get a knock. Then this is the second story. I'm working in the garage. I love working in here. It's like my second house almost. I'm working with some wood. Then I hear a slam on the door. I hear a box drop. This is where the laptop comes into play. And I told you part of that story already. The end of the world. Command link. Whatever that is. And a couple days later, here I am now. They told me not to tell anybody, so I'm telling only a camera and whoever would like to see this. In the end, yes. I'm going into my life plan normal. I'm doing everything today. It's going to be a extremely hot day. I'm doing everything that I'm going to do today. The scary part is, the laptop set a certain date. Or some year. And it's this year. 2020. So it could happen anytime, anywhere, any moment. It could happen right now. It could happen in a year from now. It could happen tonight. All I know is that I'm going to go on with my life as normal. I want to show you guys something about dimensions, doorways, things like that. I haven't told anybody yet, but I discovered something. I call it the doorway dimension. I'm still trying to understand it, and I haven't walked into it yet. I'm going to show you guys something. You guys can choose to believe me if you want to. And that's your choice. There's a doorway in here. It's right over there. It goes from the big garage to the little garage without having to open the doors. That's why they made the doorway. I've never had this problem with this doorway. But whenever I walk past it, it's a completely different world. Completely different climate. When I walk into that doorway, it's hot in summer. But it's starting to hard. It's hard. I can't even speak anymore. It takes my breath away when I talk about this. The crazy thing is about this is that summertime is coming here. In the normal world, I guess. So it's hard deterring from that world from the other. That's the only way I can explain this. But you can only walk through the doorway one way. It's only a one-way dimension door. You go from the little garage to from in here, nothing. But if you go from here, from this big garage, to the little garage, you've entered into the dimension. It's the craziest thing in the world. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how long it's been here. I could just never noticed it. A couple days later, it might not even been here. It's here now. The reason I found out is I walked through it, and it felt completely differently. I know I said I didn't technically go into it, but I did. But I looked through the window in the garage, and it was summer. But here, a couple days ago, the leaves were barely on the trees. The leaves grew fast this summer, and now it's complete summer now here. So that was a couple days ago. The leaves were barely on the trees, but you could see the subtle difference, as I could. Now you can't. It's both summer and here, but when you walk in there, it's still a complete different temperature there. Because it's hot, it's 80 degrees, but right now, in the morning, it was hot and 80 degrees. Right now, it's only going to be 73 today. No, sorry. It's going to be 80 degrees today, but right now, it's cold, because it's just a cold morning. But in that morning, in that other world morning, it's 80 degrees. I have the camera attached to a tripod, so it might be a little clanky. That's the doorway. Isn't that crazy? We're looking through the doorway right now. Because I'm scared to walk through it. But if you see... Jeez, I can't. I'm gonna walk through. Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. Everything is this. I mean, the mower looks like it hasn't been used in like a year, I swear. But yeah, we used it yesterday. Okay. You see that beach ball right there? That's a beach ball. But watch when I go. Watch when I go out to go see the beach ball. The beach ball is in the pool. Watch. See? It's not there. Hope you guys can hear me okay. You see? It's not there. There's the window. See? It's not there. But I'll show you guys where it is. That's right there. In the ball pit. It's not over there. It's not the weirdest thing in the world. Look through the doorway. Watch. Watch, watch. See? There it is. It feels so different in here. Alright, so I want to show you guys something. This is really going to freak you guys out, so please don't get freaked out. I'm going to throw a baseball or a tennis ball through the doorway, the right way. And it's going to disappear if I open the other part of the garage door without going through the doorway. It's the craziest thing in the world. I'll show you guys right now. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm in it. It's so weird in here. I can't handle it. Okay, so the ball is right here. It's right here. But I'm gonna go around back into normal world. Come in here and it's not gonna be there. Alright? Let's go. Watch this. It's not there. The light is on. The garage door is open. It never gets any weirder. Never gets any weirder. So as you guys can see, it's in there. I brought my ball back, of course, but it just doesn't make any sense. It's crazy how you can only go through that way to be able to enter the other world. Nobody even knows about this. I don't even know why is it here. I have no idea. But I just have to make sure I don't walk through that way. I'm just gonna have to I gotta get other stuff done today. Like I said, it never gets any weirder. Especially with the end of the world thing on the computer. I don't know. Never gets any weirder. I'm glad I was able to tell you guys my story. I know it may not have been this what you're watching may not have been this exciting, or what you have been watching, it may not have been exciting, but I just want you guys to know this. Never told anybody about all this stuff that's been happening so far. So this is really interesting. I'm going to start documenting everything now. Anything crazy that happens, I'm just start documenting it because it's crazy. Alright guys, I'm signing off for right now.